Oh Lord, can y'all hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Can y'all hear me? Okay, hold on, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure we got that. Let me turn this speaker on right here. Hey, hello. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. I don't see it in the thing. That's the wrong speaker. Let me turn this speaker on. I got too many speakers. Hold on, let me turn this one off. Okay. Now where you at now? Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, okay, okay. So we got the speaker, we got the microphone, we got me, we got my glasses, we got my Adidas jacket. Hold on. We got red lipstick on. We don't have no makeup on. Our edges a little bit together, just a little bit. We in like Flynn. Okay, we in like Flynn. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. What's up? Volume is good. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, okay. Y'all can hear the sound effects. Okay, all right, okay. I got an unboxing. Whoa! I got a woo! Oh look! Oh look! 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 I got an unboxing. Okay, we've been playing with stuff, honey. We've been having us a good old time over here on Patreon. You know, I love me some gadgets, right? So on Patreon, I share all my gadgets with my Patreon. I may share them with you guys one day. But then, when I be sharing my gadgets, then people go get the gadgets, honey. It's like, dang, give me some credit for you stealing my gadgets. Okay. Um, Cracks, child. We got the what else we got? StreamYard and then upgraded, child. We got all kind of stuff. We got a pause. Okay, okay. We got okay. So welcome, 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 welcome to the ATLien live show. Okay. Yay, ATLien. Now I would like to thank my friend who sent this. Lord Jesus. What's her name, child? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Because we just got through talking in Instagram. Or she just said she just came back from a cruise. And she was like, "Oh, I hope I didn't miss you unboxing." I'm like, "Girl, I haven't even been live, child. I have not even been live. So you have not missed the unboxing." Now, y'all know I'm still getting birthday presents. My birthday was August 21st. Team Leo, we be celebrating for the rest of the year. And yeah, so people still been asking me to lunch, asking me go out to eat, asking me for this, asking me for that, and it's all good. I'm right here. But hold on, where's my friend? Hold on, hold on. Is it no, that ain't who it is. All these people that sent me messages and I was just talking to my friend. Is this over here? No, that's not her. Friend, where you at? Hold on, where you just hit me up today. Like this video as y'all get in here because I'm about to unbox this. Like this video. You just hit me up today. And I can't even. Where's your message? I don't know where your message is. Um, that wasn't it. I don't know. She just came back from a cruise. No, that ain't it. Well, friend, you know who you are. I'm going. If I don't remember your name before, like your name ain't on the package, but you know who you are, friend. Oh, it's Shanda. Is it Shanda? Are you lying to me, Shanda? Oh Lord, where is the scissors? Are you lying to me, Shanda? Is it Shanda? It's not Shanda. It is not Shanda. I hope she got a card in here, and I'm gonna tell you who it is. Cause she hit me up and she was like, "You got some at your PO box," and I'm like, "Yeah, let me go check. Let me go check and see what's at my PO box." And I had went and checked. Wait, is this a card? Wait, this is a little card. Ooh, it's a little card. What does it say? It's a little teeny tiny card. A little teeny. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does this say Tiffany and Co? Wait a minute. This person is classy. Happy birthday from MzBanks. It is you. It is you, Shan. Oh, one of your faithful followers. New Jersey, CBM Enterprise. Is this a Tiffany? This is from Tiff. Who says Tiffany? Oh my God, I got classy stuff. Girl, wait a minute. Cry. It's a Tiffany box. It's a Tiffany. Oh, I'm just looking at chat. What is something? What is? Hold on. Oh no, Shanda rhymes with panda. Oh, I don't even want to open the box. It's the box for me. It's the box for me. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, what could it be in Tiffany? What could it be? Ooh, 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 ooh. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? And Tiffany, Tiffany. Oh, child, I got me some good old stemware, honey. And I didn't even have to get married to get none. So all y'all talk about where's your man? Where's your husband? That's okay. My squad get where's the scissors? Lord, I lost the scissors. Oh, shoot. Oh, shut up. We love crystal. We love the crystal, honey. Mm-hmm. We live for a set of wine glasses from Tiffany. Mm-hmm. What? Oh, child. Oh, hold on. Hold on. This is too fancyly wrapped for me, honey. Y'all got me excited. Ooh, open. Yeah, this is wrapped very well. Okay, hold on, child. Ooh, look. Ooh, yes. Yes, it's classy around here. We are classy around here. We have Tiffany and Co. stemware, honey. And we got a whole set. Ooh, I am so happy. Ooh, it's one, two, three. It's four in here. Is it four? It's four in here. Y'all hear that? Okay. I'm not gonna bask in the glow of my Tiffany stemware. Okay, I'm not right now. Maybe later. I'm gonna reopen it again. I'm gonna tie the box all together, and I'm gonna reopen. Now I can't even put it in because I don't. Ooh, I'm gonna take it out, child, and I'm gonna sip me some wine tonight, honey. I don't even. I don't want this. Where my bowl? Where my Tiffany bowl? Bowl right here. In my Tiffany box. In my Tiffany box. Shanda. Friend, you got down with that, Shanda. You got down with that, friend. And I'm sitting up here waiting on your address to send your stuff to you. You got down on that, Shanda. I appreciate you. I might have to make a special trip to the post office tomorrow, okay? Because you had sent me your address too late. And here go your thing right here. Look, and it's staying right there. Look at this, Shanda. Look, I am so that just made my night. Okay, I appreciate you so very much, Shanda Rhymes with Panda. Okay, thank you, squad. Thank you for all the beautiful birthday wishes, all the beautiful birthday. Look, a happy birthday was good enough for me, but she went above and beyond and actually sent me some Tiffany wine glasses, child. We love us that. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. I didn't almost forgot what we was gonna talk about tonight. Okay. Oh, we got a lot to talk about, but before we even get there, y'all like this video as y'all come in. Get your Tiffany stemware out, get your libations and your snacks, and we will get started after this very, very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all of is my son.
Okay, that shit scares you.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, the shell is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, the shell is here.
Yeah.
Say all them is her son.
Yes.
All them
It's her son. Yes.
say all them
It's her son. Yes.
say all them is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess, 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 the shell is here.
Yeah.
All them is her son.
Like for real.
Bitches is her sons. I'm gonna do a remix one day, and I'm gonna get on the track, and I'm gonna rap, okay? But meanwhile, I love that track. Shout out to Cooley C for creating the straight from the ATLien live theme song, okay? Like for real, damn, that was made off of a real conversation between me and Nene Leakes, okay? So as you can see, Nene Leakes is in the topics tonight because Nene has been moving in silence, honey. She popped up at the Emmys. We will talk about that. We also have Phaedra was at the Emmys. So it was a whole bunch of people at the Emmys, but we ain't talking about everybody. We talk about Nene and Phaedra. Okay. Also we have Monique on the agenda because Monique, honey, Monique said, "You be for me, we be forever." And I'm really on Monique's side. First, I was like, Monique, I'm tired of you talking about Tyler and Oprah because y'all know I love me some Oprah. But at this point, I understand. I completely understand. So salute to Monique. We'll talk about that as well. Jess Hilarious and T.S. Manhands, child. They said T.S. Manhands was at the Emmys. I don't know why. He was with the drag queens. I forgot. Yeah. T.S. Manhands, the drag queens, was with RuPaul's Drag Race at the Emmys. So but we don't care about that. But we're gonna talk about him misgendering Just Hilarious for Just Hilarious jokes. Okay, we'll talk about that. And what else I got on this agenda? I had put Lil Jon on there. Why I had put Lil Jon on there? Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, Lil Jon was fine, honey. Okay, I got Lil Jon on there simply because he is straight from the A, honey. Went to Doug High. Shout out to Lil Jon. Lil Jon is 54 years old. Okay. And Lil Jon has recently won third place in a fitness competition. And you're like, Lil Jon at fitness? What? What? Okay. Lil Jon at fitness. How does that run together? Well, hold on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you if I can pull up these pictures. Lil Jon. Here he is. He had worked out and he won third place in the Muscle Beach fitness competition. Now he looks amazing. Okay, now you talk about 53. Like you remember Jay-Z was like 30 new 20, and that was back then when Jay-Z was 30 and everybody else was not. Well, the people who was they 53s is now the new what 33, I guess. I don't know. But there go Lil Jon, honey. Y'all remember Lil Jon's in the East Side Boys? Okay. Well, Lil Jon said, I am winning just by being here and changing my lifestyle mentally and physically. Okay. The Grammy winning rapper said he made his debut at the Muscle Beach Championship in LA. And he's showing off his hard work in the gym on Monday, September 1st. Okay, about 14 days ago. You know, y'all know I've been gone. The turn down for what? Rapper who is 53 made his fitness competition debut participating in the annual Muscle Beach Championship. Okay, and then he posted these pictures. Look at Lil Jon. Lil Jon got muscles, honey. Lil Jon got muscles. I cannot. Okay. So I am living for people coming into their 40s and 50s and then wanting to live a very healthier lifestyle and getting fit. I'm here for it. I'm there too, child. I've been trying to do it for about 20 years now, but I digress. Not about me. Lil Jon said it's been a lot physically, just in the gym, dedication, eating, focus. I'm winning just by being here and changing my lifestyle mentally and physically. Lil Jon told reporters, one of the things I hope is that I can be an inspiration to so many people who say, oh, I don't have time. I can't do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay. Thank you, critic. Look, critic said that I can do it. You can do it, Michelle. You can do it. Okay, I'll be trying, child. That's why I be buying all this Adidas. Because I be like, at least if I look cute, I might want to walk around the neighborhood, and then I might jog one day with my Adidas specials on, honey. Anyway, I'm digressing. It says the Muscle Beach Championship is an annual competition for amateurs, attracting athletes from around the world to compete in categories like bodybuilding, physique, bikini, and wellness. Over the past year, Lil Jon has been documenting his health and fitness journey on social media, posting workout videos, and even hosting meditation sessions for his followers. Damn, I didn't know he was doing all that. He doing all that. Look at little John, little chest. Look at his little belly button. He ain't got no belly button. Where the belly button at, little John? Okay, I see you. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see some more pictures. I gotta go to his page to see some pictures now. Hold on, let me go see. Let me go to little John on Instagram. See what he talking about. I hope he ain't blocked me. Let me see. Little John, did you block me, child? Let me see. Hold on. Nope, little John ain't blocked me. Okay. Everybody else has though. Let me stop. Look at Lil Jon's picture. He got his little picture up at the top. Let me open. Let me see what he was. Lil Jon, you took your shirt off again. Let's see what he talking about in his stories. Okay, he out in the streets, child. Lil Jon never stopped working. You talk about somebody who always working. Lil Jon be in the club every day. That man right there is richer than rich. You talk about rich. There he go right there with his shirt off. Look at him. Look at him, King of Crunk, Lil Jon. Okay, he out there doing the damn thing. Lil Jon still work. He got 50 gazillion stories and he's still making money. Oh, let me see what this one do. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see.
Be okay to live your life.
You can never lose faith. You're not as far away from these dreams as you think you are.
I can't play all that music, but there he go right there. He said third place. Okay, look at Lil Jon arms. Oh shoot, look at that. Oh shoot. Fit. Oh, I live. Shout out to Lil Jon, okay? Shout out to Lil Jon. Look at all the Atlanta people up under there. Ebony Electra, Candy, DJ Silver Knight, Gabrielle Williams, Polo the Dunn. Everybody is congratulating Little Jon. Look, not little, Lil Jon. So salute to Lil Jon on his fitness journey. He is really doing the damn thing. Okay, yes, impressive for 53. Now, see, y'all got me bringing this up. What about 60? How y'all feel about people who 60 who's still in the gym doing the thing? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it up. He had closed his account. Oh, he's still there, child. What you think about people who in their 60s who doing it? Shout out to Benzino. Benzino be sending me pictures to my phone unsolicited sometimes, be like, Michelle, I want you to post this. And I'd be like, for why? For why, Benzino? But I understand he is proud of himself, child. Benzino is 60. Benzino is 60. And he is swole. He is jailhouse swole. Okay, look. This was 8 hours ago. Benzino said, I'm my own motivation. Okay. Look. He is in the gym every day, honey. He probably ain't got nowhere else to go, but I digress. No, I'm just kidding. He probably do. Look at the baby. Okay. But yeah, Benzino has been showing off his physique for quite some time now. Okay. He ain't changed. He's always been fit. He done always had them washboard abs. Every now and then he, eat a pizza or something and he get a burger belly. But other than that, Benzino is always tight like that. I love Benzino. Benzino been my friend for a long time. So shout out to Zeno, honey. Okay, look. Ray Benzino. Look at him. Okay. So you talk about Lil Jon and is 53, Benzino is 60. Old as heck. No, I'm just saying. Age ain't nothing but a number. But he just showing you that he can still do the damn thing. So salute to Benzino as well. You said top heavy. Not top heavy. Oh, I forgot. I gotta look. I forgot my other camera that's connected to my laptop. I ain't gonna use it today. I'm gonna save it to when I go outside. I'm saving. I'm so excited to use my camera, y'all. I was talking about it on Patreon. Y'all know what camera I'm talking about. I'm so excited to use that camera. But I think I had fixed the color problem, but I'll let y'all know later. But anyway, I'm digressing. Now, speaking of someone else who has been going on a fitness journey, why y'all do this? Why y'all calling Oprah Ozempic Oprah? Why are y'all calling Oprah Ozempic Oprah? Since when did Oprah become Ozempic Oprah? Was it when this year? Was it last year? Was it when she was promoting the color purple when she had that purple dress on and she was slim and trim? When was it? Because they said Oprah wear a size 4 and I said a 4. A 4. Hold on. Let me go look at her Instagram real quick. Y'all know we go over to the Instagram first before we go anywhere else. Share screen, Instagram. Hold on, let me see what Oprah. Look at Oprah. Look at Oprah. Big A Oprah. I love me some Oprah though. Look at Oprah. Hold on. Little bitty body. Look at
Christian Sirian.
okay.
Christian Sirian.
Yes.
Right here against this
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Oprah and Fashion Week.
Beautiful, one more, and last one.
It's crazy. Remember when all the GLP medications came out and Oprah had to quit her get off the board of Weight Watchers because she was promoting, the GLP medications before, they had approved them to be given out at Weight Watchers. And I guess people were saying, you didn't lose it on Weight Watchers, you lost it on Ozempic. Well, here she is. She bragging about it too. Here she is. She said in 1992, I first visited Telluride and hiked the Bear Creek Trail. I was 230 pounds, 237 pounds, my highest weight ever. It took me a half a day and felt impossible. I never even looked up and saw the view because I was only focused on one foot in front of the other and trying to breathe in the nearly 10,000 foot altitude. I didn't make it all the way to the waterfall. Today, I finished the trail in 1 hour and 48 minutes. Okay. So Oprah said she got rid of that weight and now she can move. Okay, but look at that. She's skin. Look at Oprah in all white. Okay, this is all of her at the this was to the look at Oprah. Hold on, I want to see the pictures. Y'all know what pictures I'm looking for. Hold on, I'm about to show them to you. What they call her Ozempic Oprah. Hold on, Ozempic Oprah. Shout out to the squad. I know y'all talking about me while I'm doing this. Hold on. Was it on? Was it on? It must have been on Media Takeout, chat, because they be Media Takeout. Yep, it was. It was. Look at the headline. Look at the headline. Hold on, where is it? Look at Oprah. I thought this was Gabrielle Union or somebody when I first saw this picture. Who is this? Who is this? Okay, and look, exclusive. Ozempic Oprah is now a size 4. Not a size 4. I know, right? I thought that, Cheryl. I'm glad you said it. I thought it because I'm like 237 was her biggest. Oprah line. I don't know. I don't know. She telling the truth about that. If 237 was your biggest, I don't know, but it's her story to tell. I ain't got nothing to do with it. It says, and Media Takeout might be lying now. Let's just say that. I don't know if she a size 4, but that's what they said. They said Media Takeout learned that Oprah Winfrey is out here turning heads and turning back the clock. The 70-year-old media mogul, 70. Okay, we went from 53 to Lil Jon. Okay, we went to 60 to Benzino, and now we at 70 with Oprah. Okay, these people is ageless. Only thing you need is a little bit of coin, and you will be ageless too. Okay, the 70-year-old media mogul stunned the crowd yesterday at Ralph Lauren's New York Fashion Week, showing off her slimmest frame in decades. According to insiders close to the queen of all media, Oprah has reportedly dropped a whopping 40 pounds and is now wearing a size 4. That's right, sis. A size 4. Let me see. Okay, Oprah. Okay, Oprah. What y'all think? You said shout out to the coin. Okay, that's what it is. It's the coin. I'm just looking. It's the coin, child. Look at Oprah. She still got that bunion, though. She still got that bunion. I'm not gonna even talk about it because I got one too. I didn't get but one removed because it hurt so bad to get that one removed. I couldn't get the other one, but I'm digressing. Okay. She said she's back to her smallest size since the 80s. Okay, they said this is the lightest Oprah has been since her infamous 1980s crash diet era, liquid crash diet, when she wheeled a wagon of fat onto her talk show stage to show off her massive weight loss. The difference this time, she's looking healthy, radiant, and confident, not drained and tired like before. She didn't look drained and tired. I don't know, but she looked. I mean, she looked good for 70. Okay, but Oprah was how old was Oprah when she wheeled out that fat that time? Y'all remember how old she was? Cause y'all know I'm a look. Hold on, y'all know I'm a look. Like this video, please. And thank you. Like this video. We talking about all the people who had lost all this weight, child. Before we get to my next topic, hold on. Oprah liquid diet. Let me see. Where is that? No, okay. Oprah wheelbarrow of fat. Is that what I need? Wheelbarrow. There you go. Okay. There she go right there. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Where did Oprah get 67 pounds of fat? No. Well, I guess I'll look at this. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107. The Copyright Act allows is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Okay. I don't know you. I don't want you on here. I want to see her with the fat by herself. Why I can't see her with the fat by herself? Lord. Anyway, y'all see her with the fat. She was skinny. Let me see if it's in here. Is it in here? Let me see. No, it ain't in there either. I don't see it in there either. I guess that's all we got is to see the Caucasian man.
A lot of you already know that what I did was I fasted without cheating for a solid 6 weeks. And Mary Kay, who's a producer on the staff here, got married. And I said
6 weeks, she lost 67 pounds.
to them when I first started this liquid protein medically supervised fast, I said to them when I went in with the counselor that 6 weeks into this, I know I'm going to eat something because I'm giving.
I would have ate something too. 6 weeks, child.
In the wedding and paying for the food, so I intend to eat it. And so I did. I cheated.
Thanks, Paige.
But it was controlled cheating halfway into the diet. But up until 6 weeks, I ate absolutely.
So she was 34 and she lost 67 pounds. And then probably 2 weeks later, she gained 70.
Nothing. I want you to know that whatever diet you choose, and this audience is filled with people who've had great successes, you can do with the help of your family doctor. And if
she didn't look tired, she looked good. I mean, you know, she didn't look tired.
You can believe in yourself and believe that this is the most important thing in your life, as Scott said to us earlier. You can conquer it. Because if I did it, if Scott did it,
starve yourself
a lot.
Yeah, you can starve yourself. I done did it too, child. We done all did it. We done all been on crash diets. My weight goes up and down and up and down and up and down, child. I'm still waiting on my Ozempic to kick in. I'm on Zepbound. Okay, maybe I need to get on Ozempic because I'm still waiting for my stuff to fall out. It fell off a little bit. Now I ain't gonna lie, it did fall off a little bit, but I'm still waiting. But salute to Oprah. Okay, y'all remember when Oprah touched my hand? I love pulling up stuff just randomly. Hold on, let me see. Oprah Winfrey ATLien. Hold on. Y'all remember when Oprah touched the hand of me? So if you Google Oprah Winfrey and ATLien, this is what comes up. Hold on, look. I just Googled it. Literally, it's in the search bar in the images. I Google Oprah Winfrey ATLien, and look, there go me and Oprah right there. That's how. Let me make it big. Can I make it big? Hold on. I gotta go to my site to make it big, and I know my site's low as molasses because I ain't updated crap in 8 months. Hold on. Is it gonna open? I don't know that it's gonna open. It might. Let me see. Okay, it did. Okay, so this is it right here. Right here. Open the picture, child. Where's the? Oh, there's the picture right there. Let me open it right there. And let me share this screen right here. Stop screen, share screen. Child, this be taking too long. And here is the screen with it in there right now. My website. Okay. I said, on a related note, I was a proud member of the audience during Oprah's final Oprah show back in 2011. Okay, that's me in my red sweater. Okay, that's me in my red sweater. Okay, and that's Oprah looking up at me like, yes, Michelle. Bye, Michelle. This is the final Oprah show, but I'll be back. And I'm like, yes, Oprah, I love you. And then she left. Okay, and she left, and she was crying. And then her whole people who work for a child, what am I talking about? Was all in the hallway saluting her. It was amazing. I live for it. Anyway, like this video, please, and thank you. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish. I wish I had all Oprah money. That's what I wish, honey. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. Now, speaking of Oprah, child, why is Monique is still mad at Oprah, y'all? And I ain't even mad at Monique for still being mad at Oprah. It's just that, we keep hearing the same story over and over again. And well, listen, I know y'all like, well, Michelle, you say the same story over and over again. So I'm being a hypocrite. Monique, say the same story over and over again. Tell your story, Monique, as much as you want to tell it. If the people gonna listen, either they gonna listen or they not. Okay, that's how I feel. Every time I talk about Junkie Dineva and tearing up my damn townhouse, either they gonna listen or they not. Either you could tune out and come back in a few hours after I finish talking about it or not. Okay. So speaking of Monique recently hit the interwebs with a live stream where she discussed her issue with Oprah and Tyler Perry. Monique says she does not plan on letting it go. Y'all can tell her to let it go. It don't matter what y'all say. And she says, y'all telling her to let it go stems from slavery and keeping your issues quiet. And she says she ain't doing that. Okay. She says she is not doing it. Okay. She said she doesn't plan on letting her issues with Tyler Perry and Oprah go. She said, I love my brother and my sister, or my sister and my sister. Whichever way he goes, I love all of them. Hold on. We're going to listen to the exact quote. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer, section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Let's listen.
When people say, Monique, when you going to stop with Tyler and Oprah? I'm not. Just so we clear, I'm not. Because we've gotten so used to letting it go and moving on. Well, where does that come from? Ooh. Let it go. That dates all the way back to slavery. Ooh. Just don't say nothing. Just keep moving on. And that's why we continue to be treated the way that we get treated. So for me, my babies, I won't let go and I won't move on from that. Doesn't mean I'm bitter. I'm not angry. And I love my brother and sister, or my sister and sister. Whatever day Tyler chooses, whichever way he goes, I love all of them. However, wrong is wrong and right is right. And until we start standing on what is right, we will continue to be treated wrong. That's just my humble opinion.
Oh.
That's why.
There you have it. I mean, she's standing on business. I ain't mad at her. But stand on what you believe, Monique. I mean, people gonna get tired of it. That's okay. Let them get tired of it. Just keep talking. Keep talking till you get tired. Again, you can't hit nobody and tell them how mad to get, right? You can't. So Oprah did whatever Monique felt was wrong to her and never made amends. According to Monique, Tyler did the same and, tried to, go behind the scenes and make phone calls and didn't want to say anything publicly. And she feels the way she has every right to feel the way she feels. And you're right. Her story has never changed. So keep telling your story, Monique. I ain't mad at you. Okay. You said what she has said. Okay. You said the subtle homophobia. Is that what it was? Because she called him a him and a her and a her and a him. Well, she has said again, you say her story hasn't changed. She said all the time that, when she talked to Monique, when she talked to Madea, she felt like she was getting somewhere when Tyler put on the dress. So maybe, she was being shady, said, her sister, I don't know, whichever way he goes. That's what she said. So there is that. Okay. She don't know what his pronouns are these days. She ain't talked to him in years. So that ain't homophobia. That's being respectful. Anyway, I'm digressing. Y'all like this video as you get in here. What do y'all think about Monique? You think she need to let it go? Are you tired of hearing about it? Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. You said Monique is telling the truth about Tyler Perry. He helped who he wants to help out. He doesn't help the poor or middle class people. Oh, you can stand on business, but it's not getting her anywhere. Oh, we're always helping people and giving individuals our best and then get treated like trash. There you go. Voiceovers by Stephanie. There you go. He said Queen Monique always gets her way. I've said it 1,000 times and I ain't taking it back. I feel like Monique's issue isn't necessarily with well, it is with Tyler and Oprah. I think what's blocking her is her husband being her manager, and that's just my opinion. Okay, y'all, she has gotten on many platforms and said, black women ain't used to a man standing up for them, and her husband stand up for her, and he gonna keep standing up for her. And I get it, but I mean, sometimes your husband can be wrong. I'm just saying, sometimes them husband managers can be wrong. And ask Mary J. Blige, ask Jill Scott, ask a whole bunch of other people. So, it is what it is. I just feel like, if Monique got a different manager who wasn't in bed with her at night, I feel like she would have a different outcome. But that's just, again, my personal opinion. Right. Daddy is annoying, child. Yes, it's over 1,000 people in here. Like this video, please. Thank you. We are streaming simultaneously on Facebook, LinkedIn, what else? Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Like this video. You said Monique and her husband is her downfall. She can blame Oprah and Tyler all she wants. Okay. Sydney fall back. Okay. That's what I mean. I'm not a fan of Sydney either. The woman is bitter. She need to let it go. See, I feel see that triggers me. Okay, because every single time I talk about something on these YouTube streets, people come at me and be like, "Oh, you so bitter. Oh, you so mad. Oh, you so this." But hurt is hurt. If somebody stabs you in your black back and lets you bleed, and then goes on to throw salt in your wound, and then tries to ruin your reputation on top of that, it's beef forever, child. It is beef forever. So for those of you who don't know the history of me and Junkie, look at my Junkie playlist and you will understand why I feel the way I feel. Okay. And I ain't gonna never stop feeling that way. It is what it is. Somebody got in my comments the other day. It was like, well, if you and Junkie had a conversation, I was like, what the hell we need to have a conversation for? He a junkie, and that's it. I mean, in my mind, that's what he'll always be. And they was like, well, he's changed. Maybe he's grown. And I'm like, a snake can shed its skin all day long. It's a whole new snake, but it's still a goddamn snake. Okay. So I don't understand how anybody can say, oh, this person has changed. Oh, he's brand new. Oh, he's this and oh, he's that. Oh, no, he's not. Mm-mm. Oh, he's the same old person, child. He's the same old nasty individual. But anyway, I'm digressing. You said she's not wrong about the way they made her feel. Somebody she called a friend doesn't make her bitter. Okay, Arnetta, does not make her they bitter. She not bitter. She just didn't like what they did. They got caught and got called out. Okay. That's how I feel. I told y'all on Patreon. The reason I be bringing it up because people be in my chat, be mad. His fans be like lurking and trolling and be mad. And that's okay. Be mad, but you can't change history. Like, I don't care how many times he tell you what didn't happen. I know what did happen. And as many times as y'all tell me that I'm lying, I'm going to play the receipts every single time because y'all know I live for receipts. You said, what, Michelle? I feel your situation is different from hers in the manner that Junkie seems to want to keep your name in his mouth. Now, I haven't I heard Tyler or Oprah mention her name. Well, you may not have heard or seen Tyler or Oprah mention her name, but I'm sure they have conversations behind the scenes. And a lot of times you don't hear Junkie mention my names, but you can best believe he's having conversations about me behind the scenes with people. Okay. But anyway, I'm digressing. Anywho, you said they haven't experienced that level of betrayal to understand it's a process, even after forgiving. Okay. Funky is a pure crackhead. Child, you know it. Hey, James Hudson husband. I see you, friend. Yes, a snake is a snake is a snake, honey. They can shed their skin and they are still be a snake. Anyway, moving on, like this video. Hold on, let me see what's next in my agenda. Now, speaking of beef that just won't quit. Y'all like that transition. Speaking of beef that just won't quit, let's slide on over to Porsha and Simon for a little while. Okay. Y'all know I always gotta talk about Porsha. Porsha. Everybody like, why you always talk about Porsha? I'm like, cause I can. Okay. Now, I've been keeping y'all updated on it since the beginning of time, since she filed for divorce. We've been reading the court documents. We've been going back and forth. We've been reading the appeal documents. We read the appeal denial. I was the first person to tell you the appeal had been denied. Nobody wanted to give me my props. People giving other blogs props, and other blogs got it from me first. It's just a mess, but that's okay. Y'all know who said it first, okay? Simon's appeal got denied. But it was the back and forth on social media that had everybody kicking, because a lot of people on Instagram didn't know that the appeal had gotten denied while they was going back and forth. So first it was Porsha, clearly with the subliminal messages, who was saying like, thank God, praise Jesus, I'm so happy. Hold on, let me go to her page real quick. Go over here, Porsha and Salmon. Porsha, Salmon. Let me see if it'll come up. She went to her Instagram and she was like, oh, it's over. Thank you, Lord. I don't know. I'm just so happy. And then guess Simon got word. I don't know who had told him, but Simon got word and said, here we go again with Miss 265. Still has learned absolutely nothing. Okay. He said, quote, hashtag it's over my ass. Okay. And then Simon went back and said, then Porsha came back and put the American flag up. Shady. This how you know. This is how you know that Porsha and them folks called the popo on Simon. They call them ice people. I don't care what you say. This is what I believe. The views and opinions expressed by me are my views and opinions. And it is my opinion that Porsha and her mama or somebody in Porsha's team call ice on Simon. That is my opinion. And until y'all show me otherwise, I will forever believe it. Okay. And then Simon came back with plot twist. You didn't make the cut for Daddy December 2025 with the Nigerian flag. He said hashtag find another daddy. Okay, that's what he said. Find another daddy. And I'm like, who is the first daddy? Was you the daddy? Is this the sugar babies are us? Why you got to be the daddy? Okay. And then they kept going, child. They kept going because then Simon went back and said, hold on, what he had said? Hold on, what was the little clip at? Child, I don't even have it. He went back and said that her eviction date, he put her eviction date up. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Porsha Simon eviction. Let me see. Because I didn't screenshot it. Because I had talked about this the other day. Yeah, he had put the eviction date up and he said it's in 2027. So basically he's saying that she only got, of course, according to the prenup, she got 36 months. And he's saying she only got a little bit of time left, child. She only got a little bit of time left. And we were like, well, what's gonna happen? Is she gonna buy the house? Is the judge gonna force the title in her name? What is going to happen? We are definitely tuned in. Meanwhile, since the appeal was denied, there is a compliance hearing coming up pretty soon. When is the compliance hearing? Hold on. Oh, here it is right here. He has said every day the grifter, one day for the owner, eviction day 2/22/2027. That's what he said. He had posted it and deleted it, honey. Here it is right here, Chaz, on my phone. Look, it's right here. Every day the grifter, one day for the owner. Eviction day 2/22/2027. So basically, she filed for divorce 2/22/2025. 2/22/2027 makes 36 months from the date she filed for divorce. She has a temporary exclusive use of the house until that time. Now, apparently, hopefully, he deleted it so that he can focus on some more positive things. Because going back and forth with Porsha is not very positive, okay? But there's that. As far as the compliance hearing that is coming up, because Porsha filed a petition of her own to hold Simon in contempt, and she wants to have him locked up. She wants to have life insurance on him. And I was the first person to tell y'all about that as well. So go watch that video. I'm not going to rehash the entire thing, but they're going to address that at the compliance hearing. And of course, Simon is not going to be there in person. He will probably be streaming in. He will be streaming in. Now it's crazy because this realtor has sent me something about Porsha. Oh, about about the house and how it sold for 7 million in 2021, and according to some of the comps, it's only worth 4.2. And if that's true, I don't know if that's true because these are look, I don't know if that's true. But I mean, that's the estimated value according to realtor.com. Okay. That's just that. So if it's worth 4.2 now and they got like a 7 million or less, I don't know. Maybe she'll break even. But that's messy, honey. You said, I don't understand the life insurance policy. Well, the life insurance policy is just in case he, kicks the bucket, then she'll be able to recoup the money from the life insurance policy instead of from his bank account, since technically they are no longer married. They are divorced. So I don't know how she gonna get a life insurance policy. I don't think he would be stupid enough to sign a life insurance policy to his ex-wife. I mean, who would do that? Then, she would probably bang, bang, shoot him up. That don't make no sense. No, I would never do that. But anyway, then also, let me see. This was some of the notes I had took down. Porsha is going to have to pay the carrying cost of the house. Okay, and allegedly it's around 30,000 a month for the house, and she got to pay that for the next 12 months because clearly Simon ain't gonna pay it. I don't know if he gonna pay it or not, but if she doesn't pay it, then the house will go in foreclosure. So apparently, if she's working and she got 30K, she need to pay it if she want to stay there. Also, according to my notes, according to the prenup, they must have at least two appraisals, and they have to each agree on the selling price of the house. Now, I don't listen. If Simon not being compliant about even paying the rent, I don't know if he's gonna be compliant about agreeing on the selling price. That's interesting too. So, there's that, and I guess, things are still in his name and she's still paying. I don't know. I would just go home. That's just me. I would. But anyway, when is the compliance hearing? Did I have that okay, the compliance. Oh, the compliance hearing is on September 26th. So they got about 11 more days for that. And we will find out what happens. Okay, we will find out what happens. You said why we always talk about Porsha and not the other housewife? Because that's what we talk about. Who else got some drama? That's who got drama right now. Anthony, why you mad? Why you here? Go over there where they talk about somebody else did. Okay, that's what I'm talking about because that's what I know. You said Porsha gets 40,000 a month. She better give up the house. Does she get the 40,000 a month because he's not paying the 40,000 a month? I don't know. She should just sell the house, split the money, and be done with her. I mean, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know. At this point, I just feel like, just like y'all say, Monique bitter. I feel like Simon has he's bitter. He wants to get back now because apparently, he tried to settle when she filed for divorce. She didn't accept it and she wanted to play hardball, and there's that. So I don't know if he'll ever pay. I don't know if they can ever make him pay. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yep, they say the house is depreciated instead of appreciated. So there's that. Not starter OnlyFans. Okay, now let's talk about Kelli and her neighbor. Let's talk about Kelli and her neighbor. According to the interwebs, I actually screenshot the Kelli and her neighbor story. I didn't add it to the agenda because I wasn't gonna talk about Kelli and her neighbor. But since y'all want me to talk about Kelli and her neighbor, I will talk about it. Hold on. Wait, is it Kelli and her neighbor? Kelli's neighbor has a restraining order against her. And we trying to figure out why. What is Kelli doing over there? First of all, remember just the other day we were looking at a press released a press conference of Kelly's husband, who basically was telling the world that Kelly lied about Nana's chicken and waffles and how it was his Nana's and how she misappropriated business funds, how she didn't split the sales of the house appropriately. And he said he is going to court, he is going to battle. Okay. Well, now a few days after that, apparently Kelly Ferrell neighbor has filed a restraining order, and a judge has actually ordered Kelly to stay 30 yards away from a neighbor. Hold on, here it is right here. 30 yards away from a neighbor who claims she entered their property without the permission. The petition alleged that Kelly had to be physically restrained and removed from the property, okay, due to her bizarre behavior and verbal threats, and requested that she receive appropriate psychiatric and psychological services. Now, according to Us Weekly on September 2nd, Manalda Cash filed a petition for a temporary protective order against Kelly Ferrell. The judge only ordered Kelly to stay 30 yards away from the neighbor despite numerous claims in the petition. Manuela Cash claimed on August 9th, Kelly Potter Ferrell aggressively entered my private patio. Excuse me. Through my private gate in a violent manner without permission. Kelly has denied the claim. Cash said Ferrell was accompanied by others. She added this incident occurred after her vehicle was booted for again violating guidelines by parking in a narrow driveway, which is also a designated fire lane. Now, you know, this is a fight between HOA board member and Kelly, which is interesting because you know HOAs are really strict and they really be on some bull crap. So I don't know. I you know I want to side with Kelly on this, but Kelly, you should have never walked into that lady house. Now, you could, if you did it, you shouldn't have did that. If your car was booted, just pay for the boot. I mean, you got enough money to just pay for the boot and get on. Okay. Cash said Ferrell was accompanied by others, and the incident occurred after the vehicle was booted. Ferrell, 40, owns a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,700 square foot home in Atlanta. Dang, that's little bitty, Kelly. You got a little bitty house for all them children. Cash is a HOA board member. The petition alleged that Ferrell had to be physically restrained and removed, during which time she engaged in bizarre behavior while making a series of erratic verbal threats, some of which were clear and others that were unintelligible. She claimed there was video footage of the incident. We need to see the video. Where is the Ring camera footage? Where is the Nest camera footage? We want to see video of Kelly and her little short ass running up in the lady house. We want to see video of Kelly waving her hands and cursing. We want to see video of Kelly being picked up and taken out of. We want to see the video. Cash asked the court to order Ferrell to stop harassing and intimidating her, and for her to stay away from her and her family, and for her to receive appropriate psychiatric and psychological services. The judge granted a temporary protective order, but only ordered Ferrell to stay 30 yards away, most likely since the two are neighbors. A hearing has been set for September 22nd, that's next week, on whether the order will become permanent. You know, I know so much about restraining orders because, you know, when you get a restraining order, it's really only for 30 days. Okay, so you go, you tell the judge what the problem is, and most of the time the judge just signs it anyway. No judge is going to say you're not in danger. So they give you what's called a temporary protective order in Georgia, and it, you know, again covers the 30 days until you have a hearing where the other person comes and basically says, well, you know, that's not what happened. And then a judge hears both sides, and then he decides to continue the TPO for, you know, a year, or he decides to go ahead and just, you know, dismiss it all. And the reason I say that, because, you know, I had one against TS Manhands when he was harassing me online. But anyway, let me finish reading. It said a rep for Ferrell tells Us Weekly, since the announcement of Kelly's involvement with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Mrs. Cash has engaged in a concerning pattern of behavior directed at Kelly and her family. Out of respect for all parties, We will not be commenting further at this time. We strongly urge that Kelly's privacy and that of her family be respected, and we caution against the spread of misinformation. Child, you said, can we have some of this on RHOA? Okay. You said she about to have another flashback. I am about to have another flashback. It should be video. It should be video. Y'all remember they had that ring cam video of Apollo when, well, that was Shireen who dropped. Anyway, I'm digressing. Mhm. I'm about to have another flashback about T.S. Madison and how he put my phone number on the internet and was stalking me. Child, and I had to go and get a restraining order against T.S. Madison. Okay. Because y'all know I do not go outside the perimeter. And then T.S. Manhands was doing all this nasty derogatory things and having all his transgender friends call and blow up my phone and stuff. And then was putting yes, they doxed me. They doxed you. Didn't know that, Anthony? They put my cell phone number on Instagram, on Facebook, and on the Twitter. I had to actually get my lawyer to get it off. It was a mess, child. It was a mess. So yeah, and so when we got the T.S. Manhands talk about some transgender, we get killed every day, and we get bullied. I'm a man, I want to be a woman, and people don't like me because I wear wigs. And we was looking at him like, what the hell is he talking about? You are the one who put my phone number on the internet. You are the one who was popping up everywhere with Kaya and them. You are the one that was online waving guns and doing stuff like that. That was T.S. Mans. It was a mess. And then he went and got all his blogger friends to report on it inaccurately, acting like he won a restraining order against me, when in essence the judge granted us a mutual restraining order for a year, which is what I wanted because I'm the one who filed in the first place. So if it's mutual, that means you don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with you, but I wasn't fucking with you anyway. So again, I won. So yes, it's a mess, child. You said, but it was okay for him to dox you. Exactly. Just crazy. But that's what I be talking about. These men be harassing these women online all the time, child. And speaking of which, it's a good transition for this particular episode, child. Wow. Look, while Kelly's still over there battling her neighbor, okay, Jess Hilarious and T.S. Madison have been battling each other online. And this one got real messy, real messy with accusations of transphobia and clapbacks flying back and forth. It's been a mess. Now, as you know, Jess does her Jess with the Mess segment on Instagram and everywhere else. Hold on, let me go to her page. Jess Hilarious. And she did her Jess with the Mess. Hold on. And she mentioned T.S. Manhand's commentary about Snoop Dogg. Hold on, Jess Hilarious. Okay. And let me go here. Jess Hilarious, T.S. Madison. Like this video, please. And thank you. Like this video. As y'all come in. Jess Hilarious. Why won't pop up? See more. Okay. Here it is. So here is Just Hilarious talking about is it right here? Just Hilarious slams T.S. Manhands for calling out Snoop Dogg over Disney film Lightyear. Where is I wanted the other one. Hold on. Just hold on, y'all. Is it right here? That's the old one. I want the new one. Is it right here? It is so hard to find what I'm looking for. Like this video, please, and thank you. I'm about to. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. This it right here. So this is what Just Hilarious said about T.S. Madison. And apparently T.S. Madison man hands got upset about what was said. Why don't open? That's on threads. I don't want threads. Damn it. Hold on. 3 days ago. Is this it? This it. I understand it's called pre-production. I get it. But it didn't work out that way. So hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I find the one I'm looking for. Because I got one. I just don't want that one. I want another one. Hold on. 5 days ago. Instagram. Here it is. Okay. So this is what Just Hilarious had to say. This is the commentary that Just Hilarious did about T.S. man hands. Okay. Hold on. Listen.
Your movie after his grandson asked him about two lesbians having a baby.
Snoop, you have music videos with women dancing.
Yeah, I know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act allows it made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We are researching.
Dancing and kissing other women, dancing naked. So why is displaying lesbian behavior in your music videos appropriate, and you are afraid to answer the questions from your...
He didn't even know what he was talking about, child. He just stuttering and reading the paper. He don't even know what the question is.
First of all, why is you even... This ain't even your department. They talking about lesbians having baby, women having baby, like with other women. This ain't in your colony, bitch. Goddamn. T.S. Madison weighs in on Snoop Dogg's comments about the life.
You said TMZ didn't have his back either. Okay. Did not. Even Harvey said, well, that's not what he meant. Okay. Listen, Harvey said that Snoop's music isn't for children, so it's different. Okay. But T.S. Manhands got mad and said, now, Jess, I really been not saying much about your big DICK ass, but let's play. And so he continued on. It was a tirade from hell. He continued on, and here is some other things that he said about just hilarious, child. Just a mess. Where is it? They talk about we do not condone bullying. It's still bullying, okay? It's still bullying. Let me go to the next one. When he said, he said, imagine being called handsome. Imagine being called a handsome guy after your last baby. Yikes. Imagine going through the struggles of life, jobs, marriage, kids, and your menstrual cycle or menopause is kicking your ass. And you got tired ass N-words messaging you to SUCK your DICK, or you're reading comments under videos of you chilling and people thinking you're handsome, a man. Imagine a man in a wig saying this about a woman. Imagine a man who went and spent money to get silicone implanted in their ass saying this about a woman. Imagine being a woman. Exactly. That's what he's doing all day long, is imagining being a woman. He wakes up and puts on a costume every single day in order to pretend to be what Jess is naturally. So imagine somebody who does that every day coming online to talk about Jess Hilarious has a penis. Isn't that weird? And this it just was literally doing just with the mess as she always does. So I didn't understand the vitriol. I didn't understand the issue. I didn't understand any of that. But again, yet another man dragging a woman. You never see him going at men like that. When was the last time you ever seen T.S. Man Hands or Junkie Dineva, okay, fighting with a straight man? Y'all let me know, because I'm sure plenty have called them out. Okay, we got the Corey Holcombs and the DJ Academics and the this and the that, allegedly straight. I don't know. But when have you ever seen either one of them come out the dome or out the box against a woman? I mean against a man. Y'all tell me, because it's crazy to me that people like, well, it don't matter. Men can fight women. Men can do this, but no, they can't, because these particular men feel like they are women, and they feel like they're on the same plane as women. Feel like they can give women relationship advice because they want the same men that these women got. Feel like, that they got to pander to women because women, are pretty much their core audience. So it's interesting to see that they only want to argue, fuss, and fight with women all the time. I don't understand. I'm tired of it. Okay, because I have been the recipient of some of the hateful commentary from both of their asses. Okay. But anyway, I'm digressing. You said never. They don't seem to have those balls. They ain't got those balls. You right. You said, am I confused? Because didn't just come for TS first. How was that coming for him? How is her reporting on a subject that we all was reporting on? How is that coming for him? Because at the end of the day, doesn't TS Manhan sit on his platform and talk about people unprovoked every day? I'm just saying, because y'all do this to me all the time. Kenya ain't never said nothing about you. Candy ain't never said nothing about you. But anybody we report on ain't never said nothing about us. I mean, don't nobody have to say anything about me for me to report on them. That doesn't make sense. So at the end of the day, doesn't TS Manhands talk about people unprovoked? Y'all let me know in the chat. Okay. You said a man with breast, hips, and a child. You said that read down was hilarious. Which one, child? Which read? I don't understand. Man hand square up, child. That thing right there. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What picture was hold on, hold on. Let me see this right here. What is it? Child, we be in the group chat just cackling, mumbling and cackling, honey. Let me see what that picture was that we had got in this group chat. I ain't gonna be able to find. Oh, there it is right there. Just mumbling and cackling. Hold on, let me send it to myself. Mumbling and cackling. Mumbling and cackling. How anybody that look like this, how anybody that look like this can talk about anybody else. I just want to know. Hold on, I'm gonna crop her out because I don't wanna. Let me crop tools, crop. How can anybody that look like this? I say this all the time. And this was probably him on his best day. Okay. This was probably him on his best day. How can anybody that look like this comfort anybody? How can anybody that look like that comfort anybody? I'm just saying, I don't understand how anybody that is shaped like the poop emoji could talk about anybody. I just don't understand, because anyway, I'm digressing. I'm not trying to body shame nobody, but I've been body shamed by him. So of course I'm gonna retaliate. Okay. Y'all can get mad if y'all want to, but I am going to retaliate because my body does not look like that. Okay. I said that before. Oh, let me pull that up. I said it before, honey. Let me go to my ATLien shorts. Oh, I sure did. Hold on, hold on. ATLien, TS Madison. Short. Let me see if it's gonna come up. I said, and you look like that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I can't find it now. I said, wait. Let me go over here to my page. I got so many shorts now. Like this video. We're just talking. We're just shooting the shit now at this point because yeah, the reads write themselves. Hold on, let me go to how long ago was it when I was talking about him? Oh, it must have been a long time ago because I don't even talk about him like that. I just be posting my little selfies and minding my business. Look at that. I be posting my little selfies and minding my business. Where is it? Where I had talked about him? Was it around here? It must have been because I said the nerve of him. I had on them leather pants. I remember the day I had on them leather pants and I had stood up and I said, "How dare you?" He talked about that and he looked like that. Hold on, what is it? Now I can't find it. It was a long time ago, child. See, y'all say I talk about them people all the time. Now I can't even find what I talked about. Oh, there it is. Is this it? No, that's there it is right there. The nerve of this grown man who tried to body shame me. There you go right there. Look. I cannot. How you gonna force somebody to see your delusion? You're delusional. You delusional. You look like a Timothy to me with rocks in your jaws. I don't understand. And dear, okay, who paid to get all of this fix of flat put in his chest with lopsided titty balls, okay, hanging to his ankles, okay. He got damn silicone dragging to his knees. Like if I had a full body shot to show you, I'll show you that too. And he got the nerve to talk about my
Me?
body. He got the nerve to talk about all of this.
Oh,
fatness.
He got the nerve.
Talking about all of this. Like I didn't pay for this. You know, this is homegrown and all. That's what I'm saying. He got the nerve to talk about all of this. Okay, how dare you talk about all of this and you look like that? Okay, I'm just saying you paid to look like Madea. Okay. You paid to have your breast fall to your knees. Okay. Don't no woman want to pay for that. We trying to get rid of them lopsided titty balls. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. Who else did I have on here? We talked about that. We talked about that. Nene. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's cleanse our palate a little bit from the dust, from the dusties and the poop emojis. Let's move on. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like a leprechaun. Not moving on the junkie. No. We cleansing our palate. We coming over with a little fashion, with a little TV magic over at the Emmys. Okay, last night the Emmys aired last night. Okay, and there were some familiar Atlanta faces popping up. Okay, we didn't see Candy. We didn't see Colorist Claudia. No. We saw Nene Leakes and we saw Phaedra Parks. Okay, Nene Leakes, honey, was tipping. Okay, and she said that it was a wonderful evening. She was tapped to host the official after show, and Miss Phaedra was over there. She made an appearance on the pre-show because Phaedra was a part of an Emmy award-winning show as a part of the cast of Traitors. Okay, now let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk about it because people were shocked. Let me go to Nene's page real quick. Y'all was shocked. I was like, yes, Nene, move in silence, girl, because they can't block what they don't know. Okay, they can't block what they don't know. So Nene didn't tell y'all she was gonna be there, and then she popped up looking like this. Okay, look. Okay, play that music, but she popped up looking like that. Okay, Emmys 2025, honey, dress Michael Costello, makeup Envy Mulatto, hair Khalif, wardrobe assistant King Troy. Look at Nene, look. Okay, so she looked absolutely perfect. Okay, and I ain't mad at it. All the people was in the comments saying, yes, the body has arrived. Let's go. Mother. Okay. You look amazing. All the fire emojis, gorge. Yes. So, Nene did her dang thing and she hosted the after show and they talked about all the Emmy winners and everything. And she was there looking like an award. Okay. Looking like an award. And so now people, her name is back in the stratosphere. People are, where's Nene? We want Nene back. We need Nene back. We need the catchphrases. We need the face. We need the body. Okay. And so, there's that. And it just started the conversation over again. Like, we're missing Nene Leakes on our screens. Okay, we are. And speaking of who is on the screen, y'all know Phaedra. Hold on, let me go to Phaedra. I think Phaedra might have blocked me. Sure. I gotta go into my troll page just to get the Phaedra's page. I gotta log out just to get the Phaedra. I ain't gonna even try it. I'm just gonna go to somebody else's page and go to Phaedra. Hold on, Instagram. Hold on. Let me go over here. Okay, let me do that. Yes, Nene looked amazing, and I was like cheering on the sideline, like yes, Nene, yes, okay. And then even with Phaedra looked amazing too. I ain't even mad at it. Hold on, Phaedra looked amazing too. Look. Phaedra was Emmy, honey.
I know about you. I can't believe you know who I am. I know exactly who you are.
Phaedra was at the pre-show.
If there was a Bravo celebrity on your show, who would it be?
Oh man, I think Ava has the most potential on your show.
Yes, Phaedra, my cheesy girl. Oh my God.
So Phaedra was, at the pre-show, and Nene was at the after show. Let's look at some of these. Look at her dress, child. Phaedra did the dang thing. Okay, she said it's not on me, it's Emmy. Okay, it's not on me, it's Emmy. Okay, I see you caption. She did that. Okay, she did that. Dancing with the Stars reunion on the Emmys red carpet. That's cute. Phaedra made the most of her Emmys.
Atlanta, and I want to play a game with you.
Do I get my clothes on?
Ooh.
So she was hosting, I guess, for Access Hollywood. Is that what she was doing?
Nervous.
Why are you nervous, honey? You're the dating king. Don't let a cougar get to you.
Nah, I don't mind me a cougar. Huh?
I know this.
Oh.
Love equal opportunities.
Hey, baby, I'm not gonna leave you. How are you? You look.
I am
Phaedra looked like Marilyn Monroe out there, didn't she?
a little birdie. Ooh. I'm a good old country girl, Southern Belle, honey. I got a two-step. Congratulations to you. I'm from the Housewives of Atlanta, and I want to play a game with you.
Do I get my clothes on?
Ooh.
Nervous.
Why are you nervous, honey? You're the dating king.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the next one.
I know you're up against Harrison Ford, but I want you to manifest this win. Manifest it, yes.
And the
you
Emmy
got
goes
this.
to Jeff Hiller. Somebody.
Oh, he won. Yes, it's about manifestation. I love the positivity.
I feel like I'm gonna cry because for the past 25 years I've been like, world, I want to be an actor, and the world's like, maybe computers. Thank you to my sweet husband and my family.
Not maybe computers. That's hilarious.
Family for never laughing at me, and most of all, thank you, Bridget Everett. You.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, we got that. What's the next one? Hold on.
I'm gonna choose anyone I want.
Anyone
and
you
this
want.
one here.
You are a Southern belle, brains, booty, and all business.
Period. Amen. I'm pint-sized, baptized, and highly prized. Yes.
Woo! Only God can judge me, and he seems quite impressed.
I know he is, honey.
Those were all Phaedra's taglines, clearly.
Because you are God's child.
I was gone with the wind, but now I'm back, and twice is fabulous. I'm gone with the wind, but now
I guess that was Kenya's. Okay.
I'm back, and twice is fabulous.
I
like it slow.
I like it slow too.
Yeah.
I'm too blessed to be stressed and too sexy to be thirsty.
Ooh, well that definitely suits you, hot mama.
Word on the street.
Whose tagline was that? I remember that.
Is I'm still the word on the street. Doesn't sound right in my accent, does it? Sorry.
Give it to us in that good old Southern
I
accent.
don't know what it was. Word on the street is I'm still the word on the street.
All right now.
I'm a Southern belle, brains, booty, and all business.
That sounds just like me.
gonna choose anyone I want.
There you go. Okay. What else? Let me see some. Let me see some tag Phaedra stuff. No. Okay. Let me go back to Nene and see some tag Nene stuff. Hold on. 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 Dang it. Hold on. Speaking of Nene. Hold on. Let me see. Is this her? Okay. Oh, that's her co-host, Erin. Okay. Let me go to her. Okay, let me look at her stories. Okay. All right. Glam diva. Okay. Pictures are picturing. Okay. Hey, Quasia. All right. Yes. Okay. We see it. We see it. Okay. Yes. Walk. Then we got a few background scenes. Okay. I live for it. Yes, they were doing the Emmys, honey. They was actually working. Okay, I see it. Yes, Phaedra did good on the red carpet, and Nene did good on the after show. Okay, does that mean it's Nene's time to shine? She did mention a couple of times. She mentioned traders. She said that she wasn't able to do it at the time, and she may reconsider it at a later time. They kept on talking, asking her when will she be back? When will she be back? It's there she go, honey. There she go. So I was excited to see her. Especially after just recently one of her arch nemesis who stole her ideas, colorist Claudia Jordan, was online trying to drag. I'm like, now she trying to drag. Is colorist Claudia at the Emmys? Has colorist Claudia ever been to the Emmys? Will we ever see colorist Claudia at the Emmys? Of course not. Colorist Claudia is on Tubi. Colorist Claudia. Oh, it's so funny. Okay. So she said, "Oh, what a night, honey." That's what she said. "Oh, what a night." So she was definitely wearing that dress. Okay. So Team Nene, he said Candy might, Candy might, and Candy probably has. I'm not throwing shade at nobody. I'm throwing shade at Colorist Claudia because it was Colorist Claudia who said this. Hold on. Shout out to AT2. AT2, don't tag me. Don't flag me, friend, because I saw this on AT2's channel and I thought it was a key. Hold on, Claudia. AT2, y'all go and support AT2 because AT2's where is it? I thought it was on there. Maybe it went. Shoot. Oh, here it is. She threw shade at Nene. Oh, she was talking about her too. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. So apparently, colorist Claudia decided to pull a very, very old clip of Nene Leakes from 8 years ago when Nene was on a podcast and basically was talking about her story about Lisa Vanderpump and how she asked Lisa Vanderpump her opinion about a location for a restaurant, and Lisa Vanderpump went behind her back and bought the location and put her own restaurant there. It was a very old clip. And so I don't nobody really watch Colorist Claudia anyway, but I watch AT2 and AT2 was talking about it. And so hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Shout out to AT2. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer, section 107. The Copyright Act allowance is made for what? Fair use. AT2, this fair use friend. Don't be flagging me. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna look at it.
The video. And of course, I'm never prepared, y'all. Just bear with me.
I'm not prepared either, friend. I'm just like you.
All right, here we go. So they start out talking about the Lisa Vanderpump and the Nene Leakes situation. That's how they start out.
Nene Leakes. And they brought up, and I'm trying to figure out why did they go get that old ass story? They didn't have no other stories to talk about.
Is blasting Lisa Vanderpump, claiming she straight up swiped her idea in the West Hollywood location that later became Pump. On the talk and blog.
Nene, I mean, colorist Claudia, she's one of the people who goes over to Facebook and get them Facebook stories, and they be like old stories that be regurgitated and changed, and people be running with a narrative that's not true. She one of them kind of people, like your old auntie.
Podcast, Nene said Lisa finessed her right out of the deal. Take a listen.
She told me, she was like, don't, this is too expensive. It's this, and then next thing I know, it was like pump. I was like, is this bitch serious? And so
that is such an old clip, y'all. Y'all remember this clip? That is such an old clip.
Now when she see me, she has her little dog that doesn't even crawl. She's like, hi, Nene.
What do you think, Erica? When it comes to ideas, is it stealing or smart business if you move quicker than the next person? Got to be.
This giving me that because everybody knows that Colorist Claudia stole Nene's idea for the read session, okay? And as proof of her stealing the idea for the read session, she had Junkie Dineva who read Nene's idea and said that Nene was using the gays as props. She invited him to come on the show, and in the beginning of every video, he would do that as a sign of "fuck you, Nene." Fuck you, Nene. We stole your idea, Nene. We're executing your idea, Nene. So, for anyone who has any doubts, just go look at an old Flop Soul video and you will see Junkie Dineva constantly throwing the FU sign to Nene Leakes. Hold on, let's listen.
Be quicker than that.
Well, that, and there's a reason why the elders will tell you to move in silence. You cannot share all of your moves in advance because that's giving other people the opportunities to be either inspired by it, which could be a really great thing, or straight up swipe your idea. Now, this is
interesting that she talked about this idea swipe or just another power move. Let's listen.
Kind of a complicated thing because Lisa Vanderpump is a historied restaurateur. So the idea that she would open up another West Hollywood location, I never would have had that conversation with someone like that if I was.
First of all, y'all don't even know the whole story. Nene told the whole story. Her and Lisa Vanderpump was cool and she wanted to invest in a restaurant in Hollywood. So she found a spot and she asked Lisa Vanderpump her opinion as a seasoned restaurateur. If you are my associate, my co-worker, I thought I would go with somebody who knew the lay of the land and ask them, what do you think about this spot? But instead, she told Nene that the spot was awful. It was ghetto. It wouldn't make no money. And then next thing you know, she went behind her back and bought up the spot and put her own place there. So of course, Nene felt, slighted.
If this was an idea that I had in action. So I think this is just a lesson learned. It's unfortunate. But the thing about it is it's a restaurant.
So I want to say this because somebody asked, is this old? I don't know what made them bring this up. I don't know if Nene did a recent podcast.
No, it's old. AT2 is very old, friend.
And this is why they're talking about it. But I remember hearing this story, and what I believe what it was is not that because Lisa Vanderpump always had restaurants. Mind you, I don't watch that Vanderpump Rules show.
Does anybody? We don't, we black. We don't be watching that. Hold on, I understand AT2. I'm just trying to hear what Colorist said.
And I don't know why they're bringing this back up, but they're talking about it. But she gets into the whole TGIF thing. Don't worry.
You can create another concept. There's restaurants everywhere. I mean, it's a restaurant. Just open the restaurant.
And then HuffPo friend don't even know she being used. But, there's that. Let's keep going.
Restaurant, Nene.
Fill me in. So Nene's basically saying that Lisa Vanderpump stole the idea to have another restaurant, although Lisa has been in the restaurant business. Was this before she ever?
That ain't what she said, fool.
Gone to a restaurant.
In Colorist, Claudia is supposed to be a journalist. Don't journalists supposed to check their facts? I'm just saying, I'm a blogger. Sometimes I don't check facts. I run with my opinion all the time, actually. But isn't a journalist supposed to check their facts? I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Or is this just her saying? Oh, first of all, who's out on the left?
That's Nene.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I know you fucking lying. That is.
No, she didn't. No, Colorist Claudia didn't. Look at AT2 face. No, she didn't try to shade the way Nene looked, and she over there looking like that, looking like Mr. Burns with no makeup on. No, child, no, where is the group chat? Hold on, let me pull a picture of Claudia, honey. Not Colorist Claudia trying to shade Lanithia. Hold on. Let me go. Did I have it? I didn't even separate it. Let me go to my messages. Let me go here. Let me go back. Go back. Shit. Okay. Let me go. Yeah, Colorist Claudia Be over there looking a whole fool. Ain't got the audacity. You see, just like T.S. Man has got the audacity to talk about somebody's looks, talk about somebody's looks have changed. Like everybody go get their skin. They want their skin to be glowing when they on. Like you want your face to look as close as possible to them dumbass filters that colorist Claudia be using all the time. So don't be acting like you ain't no better, colorist Claudia. You done got your lips pumped. You done got Botox. You done got went and got some more weed. Don't even try it, colorist Claudia. You trying to upgrade your look too. It's just taking you longer because you ain't got Nene's money. And yeah, hold on, let me see. Like this video as y'all get in here. Like this video. Oh, child, I can't see what the damn, even with glasses on. Why the music came on upstairs? Hey Google, stop music. Hey Google, stop music on middle floor. It's still going. I don't see it right now, but I was gonna pull up the pictures. Oh well, there go one on right there. Is that one on? That was her and Tamar, and she over here. Is she looking like Mr. Burnt? Like who? Like, can she talk about it? Can she talk about anybody looking like a Cheeto? Okay, and this a real picture. Hold on, this a real picture because it was actually her and Tamar. Okay, look, it's a real picture. And there she go again, right there. Look, with them Bugs Bunny ass teeth, and you got the audacity to talk about anybody, and you sitting there looking like Mr. Burns. You sit up there looking like a Sims character. You can't talk about nobody, colorist Claudia. We be dragging you in the group chat all the time, child. We be dragging you. I don't even follow you. I done blocked you and you done blocked me. So don't be asking me how I be getting. They be like, use this as a thumbnail. They be like, use this as a thumbnail. And I'll be like, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail eventually. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail. Okay, that's a current picture of colorist Claudia. Anyway, it's just interesting that she brought that up, this old ass thing, and then she tried to drag somebody's looks, honey, knowing that that's a damn filter. Y'all saw Nene on the Emmys.
Not Nene. Claudia, Ari Fletcher, Porsha Williams, Cynthia Bailey, all mixing. Go back. Who is that?
It's Nene.
That is not Nene.
She looks great.
That's not Nene. Okay, so let's get back to it. So
I thought her and Nene were supposed to be.
They never did. Claudia stole her stuff, AT2. So, even though Nene don't talk about her at all, like I always say, she don't even say nothing. They don't even say nothing about you, Michelle. Nene never mentions Claudia's name ever in any interview, in anything. She has never brought up colorist Claudia. Even when she talk about housewife, colorist Claudia is the last thing that will ever come up. So it's interesting that every single time Claudia talks about something, she brings Nene up.
Cool. Claudia.
She's saying Lisa stole the idea to have a restaurant, period, or a second restaurant.
See, I'm a little, and just to be clear, that was a clip, and I did not watch the entire interview, so it probably goes more into context. But the interesting thing is, they're talking about pump.
Well, if y'all didn't watch the whole thing and it didn't go into context, how you just gonna make an assumption based off that short ass clip?
Which makes sense for Lisa Vanderpump to have. So was it the name?
Nene saying that she gave her the name Pump, and then Lisa Vanderpump had the audacity to open up her own restaurant with the word pump in it. And then he's like, hold up, that's mine. I have a similar situation because I've been in the talk show space probably since 2005. I've always done ensemble shows. And when I did TGIF,
she's always done ensemble shows. Y'all, TGIF was birthed during the Panini when nobody was doing shows in the studio, okay? So for her to say she's always done ensemble shows, that's a lie. I'm turning into Kelly Price. She was a DEI hire over at Flopso, okay? Flopso got all that money for diversifying their content. And they was giving away money like whatever. They gave everybody a show. They gave T.S. Manhands a show. They gave Jason Lee a show. Everybody had a show over there on Flopso, and now nobody got a show over there on Flopso. So colorist Claudia went over there with Nene's idea because Nene had went live, or she didn't go live. She posted some clips to her Instagram and it went viral just as Nene often does. And people were dragging her for this unexecuted idea. Okay, Junkie Dineva made a video dragging Nene for this unexecuted idea. And then next thing you know, all of a sudden, Colorist Claudia is in his DMs, begging to work with him and to have him on Flop Soul to build up Flop Soul with his YouTube following. And his dumb ass went over there and did it. Okay. But anyway, I'm digressing. Let's listen.
There was this whole controversy. If I stole Nene's idea, the idea being a talk show that happened to have gay men on it. Like that was creating the wheel. Like there was nothing of that.
Oh, girls. It wasn't a talk show with gay men on it. It was a talk show with gay men on it with a straight female as the host. Okay. We already know. Y'all know anyway.
Caliber before that. And this is a recurring.
And y'all, look, just the fact that she's explaining this is given that, she knows she's guilty. But here's the gag. You know how I always say karma comes back to bite those who, you never win when you play dirty and all that jazz? Well, remember, Colorist Claudia, after that show, was defunct and gone. Like, she doesn't even own the intellectual property. She can't go anywhere else and create a TGIF because Flop Soul owns the rights to the show and the name. So her dumb ass. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's listen.
My thing is this. Constantly, you stole my idea. You stole my idea. No, there's very.
She stole Nene's idea and Flop stole hers. Turnabout is fair play.
Few original ideas left in media, actually in entertainment. And so I think more than one person can have the idea.
Thank you, Houston Foodie. Look at Colorist. Look at her face. Like, and she got a filter on right now. So if somebody is this insecure about their looks, how you gonna drag somebody else about their looks? That's what I don't like about Colorist Claudia. She is such a hypocrite. Okay, she wants to cry online about how everybody drags her, but she sits and drags other people. She is such a mean girl. So I find myself being a mean girl to her too.
That there's a talk show, there's a restaurant. A two-person talk panel show. I mean, this whole stole my idea. No, people.
You said she's supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Hell, everybody gonna be on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She's a walk-on. She's a friend. She gonna come on and visit one of her friends who just had a baby. That's it. That's all. She is not a cast member of Love and Hip Hop Miami. She gonna get her little day rate of $500 and she gonna go back home and try to figure out what her next gig gonna be. Claudia is a one-hit wonder. Nobody. Child, she can't draw an audience. Nobody is even watching this show with her and the Erica Cobb. Like, who's watching that?
That's not an original idea. Now, if you had something that's unique, where you're like, wow, how did you come up with that concept? I've never heard of that before. Then you have a claim.
So Claudia needs the same concept. That's why now I guess they're over on Carlos King's channel doing the exact same thing. But that time she got to play the background because again, it's not her channel, it's not her show. She's over there with Carlos King. Carlos King is making all the money. I wonder if he's even paying her for coming on the show. That's what I want to know. I'm nosy. Okay, are you getting paid, Colorist Claudia, or are you just doing it for clout? Are you just doing it because you go on there and try to like rage bait people so that you can end up on the blogs? Is that why you're using Nene's name this time? But nobody was actually talking about it. Now here I am talking about it. I don't know.
But I feel like a lot of people are just, you may have had a conversation with someone and someone goes and acts on and handles their business. They're a better business person than you.
Oh, they're better. So Flop Soul was a better business person than Colorist Claudia because Colorist Claudia did not get the intellectual property of TGIF. And now that it's over and done with, she can't go and create another one because Flop Soul owns it. Is that how this works? They're a better business person than you, right, Colorist Claudia? Okay, so you're trying to throw shade at Lenithia. Let's throw a little shade at the Colorist. Okay.
What?
I will say this, two things, because I want to address the Lisa.
I'm gonna leave that where it is. Y'all go watch AT2's full video and catch up on that. I've had enough of the Colorist. Meanwhile, that's all I got. Okay. I would love for anybody to call in. I've been running my mouth for an hour and 40 minutes. Who knew? I was trying to keep it to an hour, but I think I took a long time opening my Tiffany glasses. Okay, my Tiffany. Oh, I guess that's all. Let me see. Let me see. I did Oprah. I did Monique. I did Porsha Simon. I did Jess Hilarious Tears Madison. I did Nene and Phaedra. Okay, and I just threw her in there. I had somebody else, but yeah, it is what it. Oh, and I threw Kelli in there too. So y'all had got some extra stuff. Y'all did get some extra stuff. I'll put the link in if anyone would like to call in. The lines are open. Colorist Claudia, you can call in if you would like. I know you're watching. Okay. Anybody is welcome as long as you respect the host. Okay. I will not curse you out. I will not do any of that. I am very, very respectful and I'm patient. So, y'all can come and talk. Don't curse. Try not to curse when you come up here because I need my little monetization and all of that. You said I checked out the views on that channel when Junkie came on. They got the most, but it's only like 30. Carlos interview got them a few views too. Oh, okay. That's it. That's all, huh? All right. You said, why is he doing shows on her ass? I need to tell him not talk about that colorist broke witch. Well, he was doing shows because she brought up TGIF, and TGIF is still a hot topic. And she also was throwing shade at Nene. So, it is what it is. I talked about it too. Using his content. Okay. So y'all go and support AT2 because AT2 be over there gagging me, honey. He always have some good topics. He be working. I want to have a work ethic like AT2 because he come on every other day. I mean every other hour. It'd be like 2-3 videos. I open up, I think I'm like, AT2 is on again. AT2 is on again. AT2 is on again. But anyway, let me see what else y'all talking about in this chat. Yes, the line is open. Click the link and call in, friend. Click the link and call in. Let me know what you think about tonight's topics. We talked about Nene Leakes at the Emmys. We talked about Phaedra Parks at the Emmys. We talked about Monique's forever beef with Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. We talked about Porsha and Simon going back and forth on the internet, being petty. We talked about the pettiness that is Jess Hilarious and T.S. Manhan's Madison. Is it comedy or has it crossed the line? Whose side are you on? Okay. We talked about Kelli Ferrell. We talked about Kelli Ferrell and her latest legal issue where she has a temporary restraining order against her by one of her neighbors. We talked about a lot of things tonight. Okay. If y'all don't want to talk, honey. You said hit the link, colorist. Okay. She ain't gonna do it. She's scared to talk to me, child. She is scared to talk to me because she knows I will bring out the receipts on her ass because she has constantly said that I have lied on her about being a colorist when colorist things have came out of her own mouth. Her own commentary is colorist. She even got called out on College Hill for being colorist. Okay, she for being a Karen, and then she want to cry at her white tears is gonna convince people otherwise. But I'm digressing. You said Claudia is on Carlos Live every Monday thinking she is some kind of expert. Well, I mean, she is because she's addicted to social media, and so she's an expert of y'all's comments. She's an expert of regurgitating what y'all say in the comment section. She is an expert. Okay. She doesn't have her thought of her own. You said, I know, sweetheart. I do know why he has her there. Think he feels sorry for her. If she does not get a job, she's not going to be able to pay for that house. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is shady, child. Something is wrong with Kelli. I don't know what's going on with Kelli. Not the nasty cat lady. Oh, no, not the nasty cat lady. How many cats did she have? 5, 10, 15, 20? Ooh. Some like Claudia on Carlos' show, but I don't care for her. Okay. I mean, just like me, she's an acquired taste. Some people like me, some people don't like me. And, I don't fault nobody for liking her, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna call it how I see it. It's my opinion. She's a colorist. She has said some very colorist things. Okay. She's known for calling black people monkeys and apes. Okay, you got a Caucasian mama. You can't call nobody no monkey, no ape. Okay, if you was raised with a Caucasian mama, you shouldn't even be saying the N word. Honestly, you shouldn't. But some people give y'all a pass. But I'm just saying, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, must be too late for y'all. It is 12:30 in the ATL. Claudia will always dog Nene and Porsha. She hates them. She does because I guess because they didn't like her. They wouldn't let her be a part of the cool girls clique, and she been fighting ever since to be in one, and she will never be in one. I don't know what it is about colorist Claudia. She just ain't there, honey. She's an expert liar. Ooh, Kelli is another one living above her means. If she don't get a rich old man, she gonna be in bankruptcy court. Oh Lord, why she gotta get a rich old man? Why can't she live off the merits of her own success? I don't understand. Only thing I know about Claudia is what Michelle reports on her. Oh no, do your own research. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Anywho, y'all like this video, please and thank you. Like this video. Let me see. Oh, it's on there. I still look washed out in the other one. I'm looking at the other camera. I still look washed. Oops, I'm echoing. I still look washed out. Am I echoing? No. Hold on. Move. How I do this? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm washed. I don't like. I have to use that one outside. It look better when it's outside. When we doing game night? Probably when I come back from Tennessee. I gotta go to Tennessee tomorrow, so I want to say maybe Thursday or Friday. I actually was talking about that today. If you watch the replay on Patreon, but we ain't talk about that publicly, Sierra. Don't be saying the people then ain't gonna come over there to Patreon and try to get our game stuff. Anywho, y'all like this video, okay? I appreciate everyone who chimed in today. Thank you for contributing to the stream. Thank you for my Tiffany wine glasses. We love us a good stemware, okay? It is still my birthday. I still accept all gifts. And so I appreciate each and every one of y'all for even supporting me and for subscribing to my channel. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. We on the road to something. I just don't know what it is. It might be 125. We on the road to 125. Okay, small steps make big victories. Okay, and yeah, I will see you guys, I guess, in the next video. What else y'all talk about? You missed the show. Hey, Attorney Mom. Watch the replay, friend. Watch the replay. I will be back. Okay, pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. She probably watching. You said, did my mama have a good time? She did. She did. We had us a good old time. Child. I have never cooked so much in my life. I've been cooking and cleaning and walking dog. I told my friend, in addition to being accounts receivable and accounts payable of my business, I've also been shipping and receiving because I've been mailing out gifts to my Patreon people. I've been the dog walker. I've been the chef. I've been cooking. Honey, I've been everything, but that's okay. That's okay. And then we've been spending time on my rooftop deck, which I have been like trying to transform. I want to redecorate and stuff. So I had put a little rug out there. I got the fire pit. I had to go get some propane for my fire pit because I had ran out. And yeah, put my lights up and stuff. It's really nice up there. It's really nice. Josh is doing well. Josh, I told you, I don't know if he's gonna ever do content, but he's doing well. He is. I talked to him earlier today. Child, some of everything. I did my favorite shrimp and cucumber salad. I did some chicken wings today. I did pasta with turkey and tomato sauce. I did that the other day. We had crab legs the day before that. Child, we just been eating. That's how we do. And then I cook breakfast every morning. I do waffles and sausage and eggs and cheese and stuff. I be trying to make her eat. I'm trying to fatten her up. But she don't be wanting to eat everything. And then most of the time she just be wanting like oatmeal or something. But yeah, we've been eating, child. That's all we be doing is eating. I love to eat. Josh starts then stops. I do the same thing with my project, so I can't just. I mean, he got Josh don't be liking to stay in the house. See, I'm a homebody. I like to be in the house. I don't mind sitting in front of the camera at midnight on a Friday. Josh ain't gonna do that. Josh ain't gonna do that. So there's that. You said you have not made the shrimp and cucumber salad. Oh, child, you should. It's amazing. Get you some pico de gallo, mild, right? That already had like the tomatoes chopped and the onions and a little cilantro and all that stuff in it. Get that instead of chopping the tomatoes for yourself and the onions yourself. And then get the wild. You can get the Walmart brand if you like, or some other brand that just got the fresh vegetables. Dump that in there. Chop your cucumbers up. Dump that in there. Chop your shrimp up. You can get the pre-cooked shrimp, okay? Chop that up, devein and clean and all that stuff. Because last time I didn't clean it and people was mad at me, but there's that. But chop that up, put that in there, then get you some fresh lemons, some fresh limes, some salt and pepper, stir it up. Voila, that's all you got. And then put it in different containers. It tastes better after the next day after it soak up all the lemon and the lime juice. It tastes very, very good and refreshing. And the cucumber, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. You said you would think I would be a content creator. LOL. I can literally stay in the house all day. I only leave. Okay. And then, I be getting gadgets and stuff. Okay. So I ain't gonna show y'all my gadget because then everybody gonna get it. I'm gonna show y'all my gadget, child. Because I learned about this gadget on Twitch. My new camera. Okay, it's over there though, but it's better outside. See, like that camera look better than that camera. I gotta fix the color on this camera. It's all right. It's all right. But I like to be rich in color and stuff. Yeah, I've been trying to work on it, but it's anyway, it look better when it's outside. So it's for like Twitch when you like if I wanted to sit it like in my bedroom, yeah, camera A looks better. But this camera right here is on my teleprompter, so it can't move with me, if that makes sense. This camera can go wherever my laptop goes. So it's basically a webcam connected to my laptop, and I can take it with me or whatever. I did show so on the Pantheon, watch today's video that I did earlier today, and I showed y'all my whole office. I showed y'all all kind of stuff on my Patreon earlier today. So watch the replay of the live video I did today around what time was it? 2 or 3? Mm-hmm. Not you coming for the owners of Lipstick Alley attorneys month. You better leave them people alone. I had you making the cucumber salad. Okay, the cucumber salad is good, honey. It's good. Yes, I like this. And I like the red. It's vibrant. I like that. So I don't know. I need to figure out how to adjust the color on that one. But anywho, I know that's right. It is safer to be in the house than in these streets. I like being in the streets sometimes. I did go out. I'm just talking. I did go out this weekend. Hold on, we got somebody in the bag. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Jay,
Michelle.
hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. Listen, I was so glad to see my girl Nene. She slayed them. She slayed
She
everybody.
sure did.
She
Nene,
let them
okay,
have
she
it.
shut it down.
She let them have it. I mean,
Uh-huh.
she was looking good. I am so proud of her. And
Okay.
yes, she need to keep moving in silence so them haters can't be trying to blackball her behind her back. Just keep moving in
Okay.
silence.
I wonder if Colorist Claudia sitting over there mad because Nene was at the Emmys. What was Colorist Claudia?
You know she was. You know she was hating big time.
Okay.
I just wish she had quit using Nene name for clickbait.
I mean, what else she got? She can't use her own.
Well, don't be using my girl name for no
And you know
clickbait.
what I'm saying? Like, I can talk about Claudia all day long. It is not gonna trend.
Because ain't
Like for
nobody
real,
care.
like even just a video just about Claudia, it is not gonna trend because don't nobody care. It has to be about Claudia reading somebody else.
Right. She still got to use Nene name all these years later just for us to get some clickbait.
Okay.
Yeah, she need to get a life and go
The old
find.
story at that.
Mm-hmm. Go find something to make her life more interesting, and maybe somebody want to listen.
Okay. A mess. And what you think
But
about the TS man hands and Just Hilarious? You saw that beef?
I saw a little bit of. I was late. I was late to your live. I didn't know you was on.
Oh, okay, no
But
problem. Well, Just Hilarious had did her Just with the Mess, and she was talking about how TS went on TMZ and was trying to read Snoop and was saying, you have women in your videos, naked women, and even the people on TMZ was like, well, Snoop doesn't make his videos for children, right? And he was
right,
talking about Buzz Lightyear, which was a children's movie, and how he was uncomfortable talking to his grandkids about them having two mummies in the movie, like why I got to talk about that now? Like it was just
right.
uncomfortable. So I guess TS was saying, that he was being hypocritical or whatever. But Jess brought it up and said that TS, this wasn't even your lane. You ain't even a
That's right.
lesbian.
That's right. That's
First
right.
of all, you ain't a woman. Let's start there. That's what I would have said. You ain't a
Right.
woman to talk about two mummies, and you ain't even a lesbian. Like, what? Why are you over here? So
Right.
TS got mad and then started talking about Jess Hilarious got a DICK, and it's like, wait a minute, how you a man
Mm-mm.
in a wig with silicone in your butt and your chest, and then go talk about another one? Like, it's just crazy. So I was saying I never see TS going in on men like that, and it's just weird to me.
Because TS is a punk, and he don't have enough courage to stand up to another man, so he want to dog women because he know another man will probably put hands on him. So he want to sit up and drag women like the little punk he is.
There you go. I
And
agree.
talking about Jess just had a baby a few months ago. So
Mm,
she is a woman, all woman, okay? She got the equipment of a woman, and she got proof of it. She got a child. She gave
mm,
birth to a child. So
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Unlike him with a branch in the middle, okay?
And he
Yeah.
showed it off proudly in movies. But anyway,
hmm I
well, I
can't stand
appreciate
that
you,
man. I can't
Jay.
stand man hands. He needs to just stop trying to attack women and go get a life.
Well,
We
he's
are
gonna
what he
he's gonna
wants
do
to
what
be.
we allow him to do. That's
Yeah.
that's what it is. Child.
Yeah, we are what he wants to be, but could never be.
There you have it.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate you, Jay. Thank
All
you for
right.
joining
Thanks for
me.
having me. You have a good night.
All right, you too, friend.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Wait a minute, what y'all saying in this chat? I saw something. Oh, you said T.S. Man hands was. I said the drag queens was there. Y'all didn't see the drag queens was there. It was one drag queen that was dressed like Michael Jackson. Did y'all see that? I was like, what in the world is happening? One of the drag queens was just like Michael Jackson. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, child. If one of the drag queens was dressed like Michael Jackson, I was like, what is happening? Hold on. Uh, ooh, wait a minute. I can't find it. It's probably on my phone, and then I didn't logged out and logged in to so many different other stuff since then. But yeah, he was at the Emmys with the drag queens. He was at the Emmys with RuPaul's drag race. You said, "Oh, I saw it. That was a drag queen dressed like MJ." Oh, okay. I was like, "What is happening?" He said the RuPaul's drag race people didn't win this year. Okay, well, okay. Moving on, child. Moving on. Y'all like this video, please and thank you. Like this video. Um, let me see what else we got. That's it. That's all. All right, y'all. Well, I will see y'all in the next live stream. Don't forget to. You said Michael or Janet. See now, y'all gonna make me go find it because I want to find it. Hold on. Drag race Emmy Michael Jackson. Here it is, right here. Oh, he looked a hot, scary mess. What was his name? Oh, there he is. Hold on. Corey King. Oh, he looked a hot mess. Here he is right here. And I was like, that's kind of disrespectful to Michael, honestly. Look, that's him right there. That's kind of disrespectful to Michael. What is happening? Look at his. Look at his. And he had prosthetics. Look. I would be so scared. What is happening? Why would you wear that to the Emmys? Why? Why'd you do that? And you thought that was funny? I wouldn't have let him in. He would have had to stay outside. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me go back. Yeah, because he was look, because he was giving a look, wait. Look how scary it is.
I just got into my hotel at the W Hollywood. Let me give you a little tour. Let me give you a tour of the room. This is the gorgeous living space that I'm here. When I'm having fun. I love to jump on the couch. Let me show you how I jump on the couch. I like to jump on the couch. The couch is so comfortable. Like this.
Is this funny?
Listen. Nothing beats a W Hollywood holiday. All right, let me show you the bedroom. This is the bedroom right here where the magic happens. Ask my girlfriend little hee. She's beautiful. So this is where we would stay. This is the beautiful bathroom. It's a beautiful, this is some of my utensils, my wig glue for my wigs, my razor. This is my toothbrush. Love to brush my teeth. Brush. This is my makeup and my skin's looking a little blotchy. I used the Pre-Louise. So yeah, this is
So yeah, hold on.
Make sure you come to the show tonight. It's going to be an amazing show with all of my sisters. And we're going to have lots of fun. So please, I'm not going to be there. Corey King is going to be there.
So yeah, he was at the Emmys, child, with the rest of the drag queens. Okay, and TS was there too with the drag queens, and there's that. Okay. Anywho, yes, definitely touched, a little bit touched. I don't understand why they even let that man in like that. Okay. Like this video, please. Thank you. You said the Emmy has categories for makeup and costumes. Oh, yeah, but that wasn't a nomination. Because I guess RuPaul's Drag Race was nominated. Did he dress up like that on a RuPaul's Drag Race show? Because I don't watch the show, so I wouldn't know. So maybe it has some connection to that. I have no idea. I just don't. Anyway. Was he nominated? He was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I think RuPaul's Drag Race was nominated, but they didn't win. So there's that. Anyway, I like this video. You said you missed the Simon and Porsha T. Well, rewind, friend. I will set the timestamps up for you after the live. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed. Follow me on TikTok TikTok. There will be more lives over there as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and if you want some, extra tea, subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com. I am ATLien. They get all the tea. And thank you again, my friend, MzBanks. Shanda rhymes with Panda Banks for my Tiffany stemware. My squad got money. My squad got money. My squad got money. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Good night, squad.